Right, so today we're in the shop on the old Plymouth again, but we're doing something a little bit different, changing gears up a little bit. This car, when I got it, did not have a radio in it. It had a radio delete kit, which is this right here. And then in the trunk, when I got the car, there was a radio. Of course, it does not work, which is fine. So I was contemplating just not even doing a radio, but I kind of found something on Amazon, and it's this little car stereo media player type thing. Looks kind of retro, kind of cool looking. It's small, compact. You can do Bluetooth. You're supposed to be able to do phone calls through it. I paid $22 for it. Figure what the hell. That, and I got a cheap speaker. Just a little 3-inch speaker for now. I just want to try it and see if it's any good. I paid $10 for the little speaker. It comes with, the radio comes with a remote control, the wires to hook everything up, the little keys to pull it out. It's got the little mounting bracket there, and so you put the keys in there to unhook it and slide it out, and you got instructions. Pretty good deal for $22. If it's worth a crap, we'll find out. So my plan is I'm going to take my radio delete kit here that came in the car, and I believe what I'm going to do is we're going to cut out right along here, come up to here, and we're going to fit this right in there. It may not be ideal, but it's better than paying big money for a retro stereo. Don't use the radio a whole lot, but it is kind of nice to have sometimes. So I'm going to mess around here a little bit and mark out where I need to cut. This plate right here unscrews from the back. 2 screws there that take that out. And then if you had your knobs and stuff, this other plate would come out too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out and do some marking and get a little grinder wheel, cut off wheel. And we're going to hack this dude up. Probably piss some people off, but you know what? That's okay. It's my car. So we'll catch up with you here in a minute. Right. We got that rough cut out with the death wheel. Get rid of that part. That looks like it will fit in there. I'm going to do a little cleaning up. Clean up these edges a bit. Get rid of some junk out of there. And then we'll see if we can't get that to fit down in place. And get that radio stuck in there. Right. We got the radio mounted into that stereo delete plate. Doesn't look horrible. Got that plate cleaned up a little bit. Use a little more polishing. I stuck that little bitty speaker just right here for now, just to kind of test things. I didn't know how much room I was going to have, but I don't know if I've got room for a 4x6 speaker here, but I know for sure I can put a 3x5 speaker there. So that's what I'll do. Like I said, this was only a $10 speaker anyway. I'll get me at least a 3x5 speaker, maybe a 4x6 speaker, but I just don't know because it is exactly 4 inches from there to here, and I don't know how much space I'll have once I get it in the hole in the dash. So, but I'm going to work on trying to set this in the hole in the dash for now and wire it up to a 12-volt battery because this is 12 volt. I know the car's 6 volt, but it's not going to be 6 volt for long. It'll be getting switched over. So let me kind of set this in the hole of the car and we'll test her out. All right. I got the radio put in. Got the mounting plate all cleaned up. I'll get the rest of the dash will get cleaned up The dash is going to go black with the chrome trim. And so I would say, as good as the radio plate cleaned up, I would say that the rest of the chrome trim will clean up that nice, or pretty close. So yeah, I think this will be all right. This radio, you can hook up to Bluetooth. You can do a USB drive to play music off of. It's got a plug for an auxiliary cable. You can do an SD card to play music off of. And you can do FM radio, probably AM would be my guess too. I do not have an antenna for the car yet. I'm not a big fan of the color changing LEDs. I do not see anywhere where I can stop that. Maybe just something I have to deal with. But it actually sounds pretty good with that one little bitty speaker I've got in there. I am going to get, like I said, either a 3x5 or a 4x6. A 4x6 will be pushing it, but I think I can get a 4x6 back in behind there. I'll try it anyway. Just get a nice cheap speaker. But anyway, I think that turned out all right. I kind of like how it got a little bit of an angle to it. If I had put it through down here where the knobs are supposed to go, it would have been facing just straight out, and there would have been a hole at the top, the way this thing was designed. But with the way it is now, I kind of like it. So, like I said, not that the car can run and drive yet, but it was something inexpensive. Like I said, the radio cost me $30, I think, and that speaker was 10. And I don't think it looks too awful bad in there. It's got a little bit of a chrome trim faceplate, so it'll be fine for what I want. So, all right, thanks.